night, ladies. I am Deej Barons.
I'm Shari Fesco.
And I'm Demi Constantine.
And we are back in a week with no SNL new episode. Boo. But on the good news, this means we just get to talk about other great stuff about SNL and the ladies thereof. The theme for today, as suggested by Sherry, is a favorite holiday sketch. Because we're recording this just before the American Thanksgiving. We got ours over in Canada taken care of back in October. And of course, Christmas is coming up. So get your big dumb cup, put on your big dumb hat, and let's talk about SNL.
Okay, well, as Deech says, we are talking about the holidays. And I think I'm the only one who jumped the gun and went to the Christmas time holidays. And it's kind of funny because I'm Jewish, but I couldn't find a Hanukkah sketch that was predominantly women. There aren't a lot of them. So when we're talking about women in the holidays, I had to go to Christmas, and I went a little further back than I think my fabulous fellow ladies are going to go. I went back to the year I married my husband, 1996. It was like 3 months after we got married. And it was one of my favorite cast members, Anna Gasteyer, who I absolutely love. And she had just come onto the show. It was season 22. I did not realize she was brand new when she did the sketch. It was episode 8 with Martin Short and No Doubt. And it was Martha Stewart Topless Christmas Special. It's very hard to find online, I think, because of the toplessness. I could not find it anywhere. Fortunately, I've seen it many, many times. And I was able to find the transcript to just jog my memory, and that worked just fine. If you haven't seen this, and if you're listening to this show, I am sure you've seen it at least once. Martha Stewart was huge in the 90s. She had specials. She had her own show at this time, I believe. She had a magazine. And Anna Gasteyer did a killer. And I believe this might have been her first outing as Martha. And as it says in the title, she is truly topless. And she has a black bar covering her breasts. And it is an absolute riot that Anna carries seamlessly. I mean, she carries this sketch. There's very little anybody else. There's 2 guys she's running in the woods with to go find a Christmas tree. But
I'm Martha Stewart.
other than that,
Join
and the boys'
me
choir
next
at the end.
when I'll share some
This
old
is the
and
Anna
new
show.
ideas
She's
for creating
making
a
it
truly
more
memorable
topless.
holiday.
She's doing very Southern
Martha
Western
Stewart's Home for the
things,
Holidays. Topless
And
Christmas
Anna
Special.
is one of those who does not break. I just think she's magnificent. I
Hi
cannot
there.
believe she was
I'm Martha
brand
Stewart.
new.
It's
when
my
she did
favorite
this.
time of year.
She was brand
Sleigh
new
rides,
and topless.
caroling,
That's
and
so
wassail.
brave and so risky.
These are just some
and
of
there
the
was a
things that
chance
remind
this
us
could have
all
been
of Christmas.
really bad, but it was fantastic.
This is my work
I watch
room,
it every year.
where we'll be making these
because
corn
it's
husk
usually in the holiday
gardens.
special. So
You
I
can
get
make
to
them
catch
too
it
in just
there.
24
And when
simple
And
steps.
it's got the perfect capper. She ends shaking her boobies.
Also,
As the boy
we'll learn how to
choir
make beeswax
sings in back
candles.
of her.
They
I
really
just
say
think it's
Yuletide.
a magnificent
And
sketch.
I'll show you how to make a
So
festive
memorable.
holiday dicky out of
It's
an old
very
turtleneck.
groundbreaking.
I made this
brand
one.
new female
I really
cast
treasure
member
it.
to carry a sketch. and
Today
take
we're taking a
big
field
risk,
trip to my
no
friend Tom
shirt
Hardwick's
on,
Christmas
when
tree
women
farm in
back
the
in
Hudson
the
River
90s.
Valley. Oh look,
So
there's a
this
good one.
definitely, I think, very female-centric, very funny.
So join me,
very
my
of the
special
time.
guest,
This was
the
before
Westport
Martha went
Boys
to
Choir,
jail, and she
for
was
my
quite
Christmas
popular.
special, Home for the
So
Holidays.
this is my favorite
Even
holiday
if you celebrate
sketch. There's
Chanukah,
so many
it'll be a
reasons.
jolly
With the women in
good
it.
thing.
Even in general, it's one of my favorites. It just puts me in the holiday mood. So if you haven't seen it and you can find it, I'm going to throw it over to Demi because I saw her shaking her head in agreement with.
Before you do, I think I found it.
You found it?
Let me just double check. How long was the sketch? Was it brief? So let me do a share screen here so we can all enjoy this together because I've never seen this.
You've never seen it?
No, I have not.
Oh my god. It's a good thing.
As they say, challenge accepted.
Oh my god.
Thank
I don't
you,
think I've
Teej. I can't believe you tracked it
I
down.
can't believe you found that. Yeah, I remember that sketch. I was not after in my first marriage, a couple weeks as a newlywed. I was a young teenager, and I think I just saw that and it blew my mind because Martha Stewart was highly regarded as like the thesis, like the blueprint for this was right before she became like a parody, like right around that time when people were like, oh yeah, it's so easy, 36 steps. For then, like she was a consummate homemaker, huge holiday spreads, like, and she would hand make everything and she would tell you how to do it. And it was like Home and Garden magazine on TV. Just everything she was making was homemade. Everything was bespoke. And the joke was, all of her ingredients were so arcane and so hard to get.
And 24 easy steps.
Oh, yes, 24 easy steps. Like if you don't, it was probably like some hazelnut flour would probably be involved in many of her recipes, I'm assuming. Like it was like that kind of hard to get items. So I think when I saw that sketch of her topless, I think it broke my brain because it wasn't mean. They weren't making fun of her, but they were like the Christmas Dickie that is burned in my brain. It was so funny because the shot is like from the neck up. You're like, oh, she's wearing a shirt. And it's like, nope. She went out of her way to make a Dickie for the holidays. That is actually not a shirt, still topless. And it was that consistency. I was like, what is happening? Oh my God. This is great. I have not seen
it's
the
that
full
time
sketch
of
in
year
so
again.
long, Beach, so thank you for
A
playing
time
that
for
up.
thanks.
And thank you, Shari,
and a
for
time for
remembering
feasting.
it to
Let's see what our
talk about
Thanksgiving
here.
table has in store for us this
Anna
year.
Gasteyer just really deadpan
This
delivery,
corn.
so earnest.
The Native
not
Americans
mean,
called it maize.
not mean.
I
But-
just call it yum.
Oh my God, I remember that. As a kid watching that.
These are
I'd be like,
homemade
this
dinner rolls.
This show is amazing.
Thanks, Panera
You
Bread.
can do anything.
This is one era of SNL I haven't really
I'm
watched
bad.
a lot of. But the show sort of fell out of touch with SNL for a bit, so that's
This
why
is a
this
candied
one
yam.
came as a surprise to me, but now I'm glad I've seen it, and yes, it is definitely a very wise choice.
Well, let me
Now
just
we're
add
having
one more
fun.
thing. I was pretty
I'm
sure
getting
Martha
hungry.
was very
How about you,
much a
Marcus?
fan
Are
of
you hungry?
And sure enough,
Yeah.
she made a comment
Hey,
that many
Marcus,
people have
what's
parodied
the
her,
cutoff age for the
and she
kids'
doesn't
table
like
again?
any of them. But Anna
35?
Gasteyer at SNL
Seems like
does
you
a
push it up a
fantastic
little bit
job.
every
So
year.
there
How
you
about?
go. From the woman
Yeah.
herself.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
Can't get a better endorsement than that.
Do you like
Women
peas?
lifting women. I love it.
All right,
Not me.
So,
So these are
Dee,
just
did
birth
you
control
wanna
pills
share
painted
your
green.
holiday treat?
This is from
Donald Trump can't
season
take away
42,
what he can't
episode
find.
7, with Kristen Wiig back as host, with musical guest the XX. A series of sketches that were done. So this is regarding Thanksgiving foods. There was one for St. Patrick's Day when Bill Hader hosted, and then there's the other one with Ed Norton on Halloween candy. And
Have
the
you heard
one
of
thing
turducken?
These all three have in
This is
common
kind of like
they're
that,
all cut
but I guess
for
the
time.
technical
But
term for
basic
this would
setup
be
is
ter-snake
you
dog.
have the host in the chair talking about all the different things for the holiday. In this case, it's Christmas Day for Thanksgiving. They have the wacky sidekick.
This is pumpkin pie. And this is pumpkin pie, right? Fool's pumpkin pie. Thanksgiving's a great time for family, isn't it, Marcus?
Yeah.
How did you say we're related again?
I adopted you.
Oh, that's right. These are mashed potatoes.
That beat a
I
yam
killed
with a
him.
picture of John Candy on it.
This is my ladle, but what I really need is to get ladle. It's been like a day. Ham. That's a pretty big ham. But the biggest ham is my friend Russell. Show him, Russell. Wait, wait, wait. This next one was supposed to be string beans, but seeing it now, I think it's just a shoebox full of Twizzlers. Took a wrong turn early and it
Pause
just
this one for a
snowballed.
moment, and this one, that's the best line of this whole
What you working
thing.
on there, Marcus?
Because it's funny
I
in a
trace my
sad way,
hand
but
and I
funny
drew a
in
turkey.
a funny way. So it works on so
It is the
many
best
levels.
line.
This is a gravy boat. It's almost too clever. Time to check the turkey. Turkey, 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 it's my favorite bird. I'm gonna check this turkey in my oven now. Just a few more minutes. Hope it's not going to be too dry this year. Oh,
That's with
here's a
Mr.
wishbone.
Potato Head pieces
See
on
if
it.
works. Nope, still alive. Stuffing martinis, yes please. Happy Thanksgiving, Marcus.
Happy Thanksgiving, daughter.
Happy Thanksgiving, Russell.
Happy Thanksgiving from Marcus Russell and Winston Crib.
And that is not his hand. And that is either a tortoise or a turtle. I'm not sure which. A lot of people say that prop comedy is sort of
Amazing.
a lower
Amazing.
class
Oh my
comedy, and yes, it
goodness.
can be. But this is just the way SNL does it. And just the fact that all three of these were cut for time makes me wonder what else in the show was running long. Kristen is just so earnest about it. They always have the wacky sidekick. In this case, that was Keenan at the table, and Russell was good old, lovely, wonderful, cuddly Bobby Moynihan.
Bobby Moynihan.
He makes me happy on so many levels.
Me too. In his top hat.
And yep, he was a ham. And there are a lot of visual things in there, but that's why I describe them. But the one line, Donald Trump can't take what he can't find.
This time it was I don't think I'd seen this one. So thank you, Deej. I've seen the Halloween candy one. I don't think I'd seen the St. Patrick's Day one either. And Deej was kind enough to share that with us before we started recording. These are absolutely tremendous. I love that they're kind of a two-person showcase. In this case, definitely a woman really almost single-handedly carrying the sketch, which Kristen could do, her eyes closed and her hands tied behind her back. She's so, you're right, Dee. She's so earnest. I love when she just holds up the bowl of corn. Just her delivery and her facial expressions. Just like with Anna, so much can be expressed just in the face, and Kristen's so good at that. We've got Keenan and Bobby, two of the best who ever did it. So they're perfect accompanists to Kristen's just deadpan delivery. Excellent choice, DJ. I'm so glad we're picking ones that I don't know that people might come across.
There's a little subversion with this where the wishbone bit. They'll say he breaks it. Nope, didn't work. Still alive.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Deej. Like, they're both the sketches you guys have chosen, the Thanksgiving plates and Martha Stewart. There is the females, the ladies delivering those lines it's so subversive because they're so deadpan and they're like getting away with something. They're so subversive because they are not goofy. And I think for a female performer or a lady performer, that's subversive in itself when they're the straight man, when they're like, or the psycho, you can't really tell which way they're going to go, like what's happening here. They're in command of their performance. It is this theme is very unstable. I like that. Just cool. It's very cool. Well, SNL.
That is the one thing of comedy. It's not always about doing the whole wacky, make it a comedy thing. Don't make it about the joke. It just happens to be funny. So if you played it up too much, sort of nudging the audience, telling them, you must laugh here, it kind of ruins it. It's the same thing with Airplane, Leslie Nielsen. And Richard Stack. And at the time, they were well-known dramatic actors. And they just played it all straight. And that made the comedy come out more. Don't try to make the joke. Just try to make the situation funny. And the funny will come from that. And that is a perfect example of just keep it real. Another example with Documentary Now, which is introduced by Helen Mirren. And it's like, it's no jokes. She's just perfectly serious, presenting each of the episodes.
If you try to make it funny, it ruins it.
Deej and I had a little more obscure. I don't know how to say obscure, but maybe not quite as common. I feel like Demi's, which I already know, but I feel like hers is a little more known. I know it's probably the most current of the three. So I'm going to let you take it away, Demi, because I think we're in for a treat. Everybody's going to want to go and watch this.
All right, guys.
For my pick, which I'm sure this is like the opposite of subversive.
So
it's
thankful
like
to have you all
very
here today.
loud comedy.
That I
like
only
very,
burned the
this is
turkey a
funny, and it is
little
funny.
bit.
It's
Sorry,
November
You know, I am
2015,
thankful
Matthew
that
McConaughey
our governor
and
is
Adele,
not going to let those
season 41,
refugees
episode
in
6.
here.
And it is the Thanksgiving Miracle. That's the sketch where
I heard
family
the
shows up at the
refugees are all
Thanksgiving
ISIS
table
in
and they're already
disguise.
saying
Oh,
bigoted
yeah,
stuff,
that's
and it's
true.
all
I
about
actually
trans
saw
people
an
and
ISIS
immigrants.
in the INP
So
today when I was
nothing has
picking up
changed
the
in 9
earrings.
years.
No, you didn't,
Good to
Aunt
know
Kathy. That was an
that
Asian
the themes
woman.
are all the same. But thank you, SNL, for making political commentary that
have a question
you
for
want
you.
it to age
Why is
badly,
it
but
that
it
your
doesn't, because it's like, this could be about
friends
today.
keep
And they just start
antagonizing
sniping
the
at each
police?
other,
Why
and there's some
would
pointed
you ask
racism.
my
But
boyfriend
before it
that?
can get
Just
any
trying to get to know
further,
Jamal.
the young daughter turns on Adele's Hello.
And she's
Everyone knows that song. Everyone loves that song. And everyone starts vamping like crazy. Doorbell rings, pause. Everyone goes back to being themselves and being happy and whatever their problems are. And then she presses play again. And then everyone sings. And it turns into, everyone turns into Adele. Even Jay Farrow. They all have eyeliner, eyelashes, and fur coats. Fur coats, everyone's vamping for their life. We've all been there. He turns to 80. He's emulating the video in a field.
your
which ends up
grandparents are
falling
here.
over, which is funny. And doesn't matter what you do, you are Adele, and this song is about you and your life and your problems. And no one can be bothered to deal with anything ugly or confrontational. They just need to sing this song, but it is for them, and it's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah,
It is
they were
indeed
there,
a
but they couldn't
Thanksgiving
say
miracle.
anything, so they
I'm
lived
glad you
sad
both
lives
agree.
and
I can tell by
died.
your reactions that hearts and turns.
And here it is.
Oh, the pies are ready. And I am ready to vote for Ben Carson. You are such a... Thanksgiving, everyone.
Thanks, Adele.
Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and that means getting together with family members who you might not see eye to eye with.
We're in the
But
same
this Thanksgiving,
mother
Leslie Jones will come to your house and politely interject when the conversation becomes political.
Same thing.
Thankful that Roe v. Wade was finally overturned.
That's the conversation you want to start right now at this table while everybody's happy during Thanksgiving.
And
While we try to be
everybody's
happy,
gonna have
you
to
know
put
what?
on
Have
a
some
down and get their fur
dry ass
coats
turkey
on
and shut
Yep.
and chill out.
Char, you said it. You said it. Everyone, come on, some Adele. Get your fur coats on and chill.
A bunch of lazy
Char,
socialists.
this
Who
is
is you calling lazy?
Nice.
You can't even bring
You
proper
use.
pie to Thanksgiving.
PSA.
And stop kissing the kids in the
very
mouth.
good.
That's
There's nothing like
nasty.
a highly
They
emotional
don't like
song
that.
to get everyone out of their own headspace.
Plus, Leslie can help you
And into
knowing
their,
conversations
into a
before
different
they even
headspace
begin.
that is equally about whatever you want.
Try that mega
That
shit.
song is about me. I think we all agree
Try
that
it.
song is about me.
And I'll tell everybody in this room
I
that
mean,
you use
I
Nana's
think you said
Wi-Fi
it, Demi.
to jack
It can
off.
apply to all of us because, Adele's a great lyricist. And
And if that
has
doesn't
obviously
work,
a great
Leslie
sense
goes
of
back
humor.
to
I think
basics.
she's allowing
I'll
this
just
video
say,
to
these
get 25 million views.
transgender people.
Way to go,
Yeah.
Adele.
Way to go, Adele. Way to
I
go,
just-
Adele.
What a great way to end our
Can I have some
show.
stuff?
This was
feel-
a really fun one.
Well, I would like to do a bonus one. Just because
Leslie will even stop by the
Thanksgiving
kids'
is
table
coming
to
up.
teach them how to
Now, this
shout
is
down
from
problematic
SNL
relatives.
itself. It's SNL
No,
Jason.
okay, look, from the
Because
diaphragm.
it's when
You ready?
Leslie
One,
Jones
two,
was guest
three.
hosting on The Daily Show.
Talking
This
to
after
family is
Trevor
hard.
Noah left.
Watching Leslie Jones shut
And
them
they were
down
doing,
is
like,
easy.
And
guest
I think it should be
hosts on
acknowledged that this
basis.
dinner is taking place on
And this one, I
Cherokee
would love
land.
to have
Shut
Leslie
up.
Jones come over to my
All
house.
this
if I had
land
this
is
kind of
Cherokee.
dinner.
If we talking about, can you spell indigenous? You can't even spell it, can you? Shut up. Don't agree with me.
Thank you for informing.
Shut up. Who invited me to this?
Available for all holidays where family are included.
because my boyfriend doesn't talk about it, so I got no one to talk about this with. So, like even just before we start recording, just playing these sketches with you guys online at the same time was a lot of fun. So we gotta do that more often.
Oh, I love it, Deej. Yeah, I love it. No, I love it that you're playing the sketches because I haven't seen the Martha Stewart one. I can't remember the last time I've seen that one. I've just seen clips in greatest hit shows or like best ofs. So that was choice. So thank you for playing it up for us, Deej.
I have excellent internet food. Especially when so, do you want to do what would you like to do our closing line, Shari?
I think I'm going to hand it to you, Miss Deej, because I feel like you should do it every week because you do it so beautifully.
Okay, I just want to give everyone else a chance.
I know you're so fair and wonderful, but you just say it the best, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, and we got a message from John Turnbull from the SNL Nerds.
Oh yay!
You brought that up to me. That John Turnbull contacted you via Blue Sky.
Oh, did he? Oh, yes. He just told me about the error in our reporting. And we got one from Darren as well and 2 others. So people are listening. Woohoo!
Yay! My sister was listening. She liked it. She's like, oh, I'm glad you found people to talk about SNL with. And I'm like, yeah.
With the Hard Hater is you don't really have a podcast until you hit your 9th episode. Our latest episode is our official 9th episode. So with this one being number 10, that means yes, we are officially a podcast.
Yay! And there's so much more to go. We could talk about this. We could talk about this so much.
It's a never-ending well, and the editing went better this time.
Can I just say, side note, Deej, like your editing is great. I was listening to the latest one, the one before the latest one, and I was like, oh wow, the transitions are good. You make us sound good. It sounds really good, is what I'm saying. It sounds like a professional podcast.
It does.
Thank you for joining us for this non-SNL weekend. But as you head into your holiday, or whatever you may be doing, times may seem very bleak, but you have to find the funny. Saturday Night Ladies is a presentation of Wacky Notion Productions. Hosted by Deej Behrens and Sherry Fesco. Recording and editing by Deej Behrens. Research provided by Sherry Fesco. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, just email wackinoprods@gmail.com. And please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment.